Hi Virgo, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Ascendant, and Virgo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. At the end of this reading, I'm going to pull a gemstone for you from this bag of gemstone crystals and tell you what my spirit guides' messages are for why that gemstone would be the best for you to wear or carry or use in the month of August 2019. Also, Virgo, if you're interested, you can get my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2019 by clicking on the link posted below in the description box in the Show More section. All that being said, Virgo, now on to your August 2019 psychic tarot reading. First card you have here, Virgo, is the Ten of Rods. And the Ten of Rods is a card that symbolizes moving on to new and better horizons. You have 10 rods of burden on your shoulder, and these 10 rods of burden are knowledge and experience you've gained that are going to help you as you travel on to the new and better horizons. However, they may feel like you may feel overburdened, but it's actually going to be helpful for you. You may feel like there's a lot of work that you've done and so many things that you've done that may feel burdensome to you, and you may feel like you really want to escape. Your ego may feel a little bruised in some ways, but it's a good time in August for you to put some plans into action that you've been mulling over or hatching in your mind for a while. This would be a good month for you to, if you wanted to start your own business, or you had some, new prospect or project in your head or creative, it could be creative project or something that you wanted to pursue or start generating or expanding on. This month of August would be a good time for Virgos to do that. Some of you Virgos may find a new job this month, especially if you've been on the, career hunting or job hunting for a while. August could be a month where you finally find that, like, ta-da, that there it is, there's the perfect job or, perfect venture for you to get into. I feel like you've grown weary and tired by an awful lot of things that have gone on in your life. I feel like you may feel like it's aged you or like it's worn you down a little bit. But I feel like you're coming out on the other side, and don't be surprised if you find yourself spending a lot of money in August and moving forward. I see you spending money. So you must have the money to spend, because I see it's like you have to do this now while the getting's good, You may also feel, Virgo, like you have to start downsizing also. Maybe you feel like you have too many things, too many possessions. Could even be downsizing emotional or mental burdens. Doesn't just have to be things, but I'm hearing my guides say the words of downsizing. And if you don't feel like, or maybe your house is just really big and you're like, you know what, this is too much for me to take care of. I need to downsize. I need to get a smaller place, or I need to get rid of things, too many things that I have in my house. Or like I said, it could be mental and emotional baggage and burdens that you need to unload and downsize. Next card you have is the Lovers card, and this card can be two people that are intertwined with each other in a romantic way or a sexual chemistry way. It can be love and romance here, but not always. Sometimes the Lovers is, the chemistry. But it's two people that have an empathic and an empathetic connection with each other. and are in tune with each other's needs. And then the angel looking over the couple is either creating interference like jobs, kids, outside sources, or the angel can be blessing the couple and the union. Some of you are going to feel very fortunate and start to bond with somebody very strongly, romantically speaking. Some of you Virgos may already be in that position. If you're not in that position, that could come up for you this month. You may even have a great appreciation for your partner, where you're starting to think, you know, I really overlooked some really great details about my partner, or I underestimated them, or I've overlooked a lot of their great qualities. You may have a very strong, those of you that are already coupled may have a very strong sense of love and appreciation, especially for the partner you're with now. If you're single, I feel some of you Virgos are going to start chatting with somebody that the relationship will end up really going somewhere. But you might, if you're single, you might have just met them and it's gonna go the distance. It's gonna go somewhere. You also, some of you Virgos may have a love partner that is either sad or not feeling well. They may have lost their job, or they just may be under the weather. And you may really have to step up to the plate and be there as a strong sense of comfort for them. That's going to be for some of you Virgos. And some of you that are coupled, maybe you're just dating somebody or you're seriously coupled, you may feel like the tide is starting to turn in the relationship for the better. And creating a life together or creating a new life together also comes up here with this card. So looks like you got some really interesting things coming up with this Lovers card for August. And I feel like if you had been kind of like not paying too much attention to your partner or love, I feel that love and romance is going to take a more important role or be a more upfront and center stage in your life in August. The next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is financial abundance and blessings coming to you from God or the universe. So you're going to have some kind of financial abundance. You could win some money, you could receive an inheritance, you could have some kind of new beginning with money. Some of you that have investments are going to start seeing your investments really start to pay off in August. There's also going to be a reverberation of success among things that you're doing, and some of you, the success is an increase in your money. You may also be considering making some really big purchases. Maybe not in August. Some of you may just be thinking about it in August, because I see you holding up some things of value and considering them to be for a future purchase. So I see some of you doing that, like mulling something over. It could be a new car, it could be a new home, it could be some new technology or something that's expensive and has great value. If you're a Virgo that's been thinking about or been putting money away for a while, like saving towards something, you may decide to take that money out and spend it. So some of you are going to spend some big money in August. Now, I did get that earlier too about spending money. It's coming up here again. And, you know, family money comes up here too. And I get some of you may feel like you're really getting tired of talking about something with your family that involves money, and you're finally going to pull the trigger and do it. So if you had been talking about, let's buy a vacation home, you're going to make the decision to do it. Let's, take this really big expensive trip or a really big trip. You're going to decide, okay, I'm tired of, let's stop talking about it. Let's just do it. Or, maybe you want to have a second home, like I said, a vacation home, or you want to buy a rental property that then you can turn around and rent and make money off of it. And you keep talking about it with your family. You'll make a decision to just do it. So I do feel some of you have been having some family discussions or discussions with your partner about something that could end up being very lucrative for you in the long run, but would be a big expense. I feel like August is the month you may take that leap and make that purchase. So that's some of the, you have quite a few reasons why this Ace of Pentacles is coming up here. But as you know, Virgo, it is a general reading. So these messages have to apply to a lot of people out there. So hopefully that made something in that thing about the money made sense to you. Now, the next card you have here is the Queen of Cups. And this is a water sign person. This is either a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you, Virgo, if you have a water sign as your rising sign or moon sign. Some of you may be in love with this Queen of Cups. And if you're not yet, you may feel like I have to have that Queen of Cups in my life. And I think it's funny because the next card is the Knight of Cups. So this could be the same person coming up twice. Like, you know, here's the masculine side, here's the feminine side of their person, of this Queen of Cups, of this water sign person for you. I feel like the Queen of Cups really wants you to listen to them and really wants you to pay attention to them and also to what they are saying to you. And I feel like the Queen of Cups is quite thoughtful and kind. And at times, Virgo, you may have either underestimated them or not given them enough credit for things, possibly for some of you. And I actually feel that this Queen of Cups person is a visionary. They're quite intuitive, whether you acknowledge that or recognize it or not. Now, if they're new and you're just meeting them, you might not necessarily get that right off the bat. You might not be able to see that yet. But if they're new, as you get to know them, you're going to come to find out, wow, like they're really a true visionary and extremely intuitive about things. They may need you for you to show them how much you care about them. So if this is not somebody that you're romantically intertwined with, it could be one of your kids that may feel that way, or a sibling or a parent. So you have to think carefully about who this is, because it's not necessarily a romantic partner for all of you. Some of you it is, but some of you it's not. I feel like their life is changing. They're examining a lot of things in their life right now. And they're on the precipice of a lot of change, this Queen of Cups. You may find that this Queen of Cups put their heart out on the table in some way and it got smashed by someone. You might have done it, but this could be somebody else. Like if this is a kid to you, or, you know, a parent to you, or a sibling, or a friend, they may have put their heart out on the table to someone, and that partner broke up with them, broke their heart, did something. So they may be going through some type of life-changing events, catharsis, that kind of thing could be going on with them in August. Or maybe it's just part of their past and it's just being brought up here in this card. Next card you have, like I said, is the Knight of Cups. Could be the same person. This could be their masculine side of their personality. This is either Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign. And this could be you, Virgo, if your sun, moon, or if your rising or moon sign is a water sign. This is somebody that's going to hatch some ideas, plans, and schemes that are going to take them very far. So this may be the same person and it may not be. This feels to me like if you have any kids, it could be one of your kids or somebody that you're connected to in some way. They have a lot of responsibility on them and they may be trying to get something off the ground and to start. Like, a business or a project, and I do feel they're going to go far. For some of you, I do actually feel like this is you and this is your rising or moon sign. For some of you, this Knight of Cups is somebody that's made something unstable, like that they've been in for a long time. So they could be breaking up with somebody, or like they could have had a long time love, or some decision they're doing is making something unstable about their life also. And they may have to leave and wherever they're living and have to or have to travel. And it could take about 9 months to a year before something they're really determined about or are trying to make happen to get a big start or any of that to start happening for them. It could take them 9 months to a year to see that the fruits of their labors and their goals, hopes, and dreams come to fruition. So they feel to me almost like for some of you, it feels like this Knight of Cups is on some kind of journey. You may have conversations with them and ask them, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you, like you may perceive that the Knight of Cups is like doing things the hard way or choosing the difficult path to go. Some of you Virgos may be really questioning their path. Like, why are you making things harder on yourself? Why don't you take things the easier route? Or let me just say this, you may not totally understand where they're coming through with the decisions that they make and where they go and what they do. I feel that some of you, this Knight of Cups and Queen of Cups could be the same person. It's very likely, but for some of you, it does feel like two different people. So it's a little confusing whenever the court cards come up because it's a general reading. So these people cards can mean multiple people. And even like I said earlier, for some of you, I do feel you might even be the Knight of Cups could be your rising or moon sign. So let's see what gemstone crystal is going to be helpful for Virgos to use, work with, or wear, meditate, sleep with, put in your bra, carry for August 2019 for Virgo. Show me the right gemstone for Virgo for August of 2019. For Virgo. Oh, you got Lapis. So Lapis is your gemstone for the month of August. Let's see why it's good for you. It's going to hone your skills and it's going to sharpen your mind and your focus. And the reason this is going to be good is because you're going to have multiple things going on, multiple tasks and multiple responsibilities. And so you're going to need to have your wits about you and your focus. It's also going to help put you in the right frame of mind and in the right perspective. And it helps like boost your energy up to up the ante, my guides say, to up the ante. So especially when you're taking risks or gambles or chances, it helps you, or if any situation where the stakes are high, it helps you up the ante, like raise up, do more, and have more, gain more success and affluence as well. It's also going to help you be really direct with like what you see is what you get. Like you're going to be, it's going to make you very factual. Like you're not going to be putting on pretenses or airs or covert operations or hidden agendas. If you have any, you might not want to carry this stone or work with it because it's going to make you like, hey, whoever you're dealing with, what you see is what you get with Virgo in August if you're working with or wearing this stone of lapis. So I hope this reading was of help to you and I hope it made sense. As always, thanks for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please hit that notification bell, and that way you'll get notified when you upload when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get a continuation of this reading, Virgo, where I look into my crystal and give you psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides for your sign for August of 2019, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. Also, another video series I have listed below is the Mid-Year Love and Romance Psychic Tarot Update for 2019 for each sign of the zodiac, where I pulled 4 cards using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck and 1 card from the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle card deck, and to give you messages and predictions about love and romance for the remainder of 2019, but many of those predictions went well into 2020. So I hope you'll check them out. And any of the videos that I record, if you're interested in seeing any of the other 1,300 videos I've recorded for Vimeo, you can also find these by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the Videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have written there, and I have written descriptions about what card decks I used, whether I had the crystal or not, how many cards I pulled, how far out the predictions would go, and to give you an idea of what you're getting. So you just find the video you're interested in under each of the headings, whatever heading, or whether you want to see your rising sign, your moon sign, or your sun sign. You click on that and it will take you directly to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested in getting psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides and me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on either of my 2 Facebook business pages, The Lucky Mermaid LLC and The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, and my Instagram account, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. In those social media outlets, I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, look into my crystal. I give you psychic predictions of messages. Sometimes they're for that day. Sometimes it's for the next week. Sometimes it's talking about 4 weeks out, 5 months out, 6 months out, 2 days out. You never know what time frame the predictions are going to be, so you might want to check those out as well. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing month of August, Virgo, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.